The Mexican capital lives in between two worlds. On one hand, it's a modern city that is continuing to grow, attracting thousands of tourists from all over the world every single year. And on the other, the heart of traditional Mexico still lives strong within its people. Full of rich culture and stories of the past, for many, this city represents grit and resilience. And there is one thing that bridges the gap between these two worlds. The market culture in Mexico City is very much vibrant and alive, creating a space where every layer of the city's identity is woven into daily life. This is the engine that runs the machine that is Ciudad de Mexico. Okay, one thing about me is if there is a market, I will obtain money, I will bring it to that market, and I will spend it at that market, okay? I have become super accustomed to the market culture here since moving to Mexico City. I love a good market, and so I figured today we could explore a few markets, some popular, some less popular, but all sort of have their own particular niche, or they sell very specific items at some of these markets, so I'm excited to explore. Okay, so the first market I'm going to visit is Mercado Medellin. It is a pretty popular market among tourists here in the city. It's in Roma, a pretty popular touristy neighborhood, and not too far away from me. It's a pretty standard market. Oh wait. Oh, the sounds of Mexico City. As I was saying, it's a pretty standard market here in the city, but pretty popular, definitely worth checking out. So let's go see what we can find. Welcome to Mercado Medellin. This market's tucked away in the center of the Roma neighborhood, and it has a perfect blend of energy and charm. Just enough to keep it lively, but still pretty laid back in terms of market standards for the city. This is the city's Latin American market, and it has flavors from all over Central and South America, but it still serves as the standard market for locals, who come not only for the food, but for absolutely all of their household needs.
¿Esa cuesta?
Con la cara, ¿cuánto cuesta?
Esa te sale 350, 400 y esta más grande 500 pesos.
Oh, okay. So I need a new pot for a plant that's growing a little bit too big. And I was checking for the prices here. They're a little bit more expensive than I was hoping for, but the next market that we're going to will actually have the perfect thing. This place has been around for years, and it's full of longtime vendors who know their customers by name. People here aren't just buying groceries, they're catching up, they're sharing stories, they're building friendships. And like other markets in the city, during the holiday season, it completely transforms. We're going to stop by my apartment really quickly, and then we're going to take the metro down to Mercado Jamaica, also known as the flower market here in the city, or the plant market here in the city. It's out of the touristy zones, but I've never felt in danger at this market, and I still need to find a pot for my plant. So that's what we will be doing today. I have actually made it to the Jamaica station. Here nearby is the actual market itself, and I'm really excited to talk about this market and explore it. So let's go. Okay, so this market right here is probably the most visually stunning market in the entire city. It's a personal favorite of mine. When you walk in, you're going to be surrounded by color and obviously plants literally everywhere. You're not just experiencing flowers thrown in buckets. I mean, most of the vendors here are skilled florists who can craft super intricate arrangements for any and all occasions. While I love buying fresh flowers here, I'm looking very specifically for a large pot for my plants. So this is a very large market. Hopefully, I'll be able to find what I'm looking for. And it's so interesting because it feels like as you get closer to Dia de los Muertos, every market in the city sort of starts to transform to cater to the holiday. It's really cool. It's located just a little south of the historic center, and while it is famous for its plants and flowers, it serves as a one-stop shop for locals, and some of the restaurants here are actually really good. I got the bot, so filming may be done for the day. It is early today, not so bright, but I did get some coffee because today we are going to be going to La Lagunilla, which is a weekend market. I actually sell items at this market. I have a little spiritual shop. So I will be here for most of the day with my friend Bree, and I'm really excited to show off this market. Like I said, it's just a weekend market, so it's only open on Sundays, but they have some really cool antiques here, and I might spend money that I shouldn't be spending right now. So there's that. Okay, if you're like me and you enjoy antique shopping, this is an absolute must visit. La Lagunilla is a weekend market, only open on Sundays, like I previously said, and it is the premier market for antiques. It's a vibrant mix of history, culture, and style, and every Sunday, Lagunilla transforms into a vintage lover's dream. It's a little loud here, so there's no point in talking, but lots of really cool stuff. And there's more than just antiques. Clothing, art, knickknacks all have a home in the streets here of Lagunilla for one day a week. It's almost like stepping into a new world. You can grab a beer or a cocktail and walk the streets for the perfect find. The party culture here is also pretty lively if that's your thing, but they didn't let me film that, so sorry. I would say this market is absolutely a must visit, specifically because I also have a booth at this market selling handmade spiritual items alongside my friend Bree, who sells her art pieces and terrariums, so come say hi. I have been shooting B-roll with my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema, and the markets that I'm going to be going to today are in definitely rougher areas. So hopefully I'll be able to get some footage without problem, but this camera does sort of give me unwanted attention. So if I can't fully convey the essence of the markets, I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. Now, this market is a haven of Mexican craftsmanship, and it's located right in the heart of the city. It's definitely not an average market. There is a lot of tradition and artistry among all regions of Mexico. It is handcrafted goods galore. Most of the vendors hand make their items, and they genuinely showcase the incredible diversity of Mexico. I love Mercado Ciudadela, but I went pretty early and a lot of the shop owners were not very happy with me filming in there, so I got what I could. But if I had an endless supply of money, I would absolutely be buying everything in that market. Seriously. Okay, after leaving La Ciudadela, I got hungry, so I decided to make the walk to Mercado San Juan, which is known specifically for its food vendors. Here, people were a lot nicer about my filming, so points for that, but this market has great food, definitely worth trying. Smells delicious in here. Be mindful that this market is particularly close to an area that's not known as the safest. However, express caution. Like everywhere else in the city, you'll be fine. We're heading to the witchcraft market, and look who's here. I feel like Olivia is the perfect person to bring to the witchcraft market. She's staying with me for the holiday, so we're excited to see what we're gonna find. It's probably gonna be packed. It's right before the holiday, but we're gonna try our best, and yeah, stay tuned. This is Mercado Sonora. It's known as a witchcraft and costume market here in the city, weirdly enough. So as expected, it was extremely packed the day before Halloween. But there is definitely something magical about this market, no pun intended. It's a practitioner's dream, especially for those devoted to Santa Muerte or those who are involved with African traditional religions such as Santeria or Palo Mayombe. This market isn't for the faint of heart, I would say, but it is definitely for the people who are interested in viewing the underbelly of Mexican mysticism, or at the very least, looking to have some sort of unique experience. Here, the vendors will literally call out to you. They're showing off their wares, they're going to ask you what you need, what you're looking for, everything from herbs, candles, altars, spiritual tools. It's honestly my favorite market in the city, maybe for obvious reasons, and I come here quite a bit. If you do decide to make a visit, bring some cash, express caution, you will be good to go. And as you decide to explore the markets of Mexico City, I hope you come to learn that these places are more than just places to shop. They are literally living showcases. Each visit will offer you a chance to discover something new. So, next time you find yourself here in the city, dive into the experiences, explore, savor, and maybe you could even get a little witchy.